everyone. If you follow along on the podcast, one of the things that we talk about how we do the scripture readings and what we put on the screens here at New City Church is that unlike many, we don't actually put the verses on the screens. We actually encourage people to take out their Bibles or their smartphones, or if they don't have a Bible, we have a black one in the seat backs in front that they can follow along with. And so what it typically looks like for us, I'll give you an example from this Sunday. We're beginning our study in the book of Exodus. And so when the sermon starts, you'll typically see the sermon series graphic. And then when we say, for example, this morning we'll be in Exodus chapter 1, we'll encourage people to open their Bibles. And this is what will show up on the screen. What you'll see is the passage reference and the page number. And so we don't put the verses themselves on the screen. We encourage people to open up their Bibles or their smartphones or whatever they have. Again, if they don't have a Bible, we say you can use the black one, and it'll be on page 47. Now, the reason we do this is to get the Bible in people's hands. A lot of people maybe have never opened the Bible, or they might feel intimidated because they don't know where verses or passages in the Bible are. But this way, when there's actually a page number, you don't have to feel dumb. You don't have to feel out of place. You can go exactly to where the scripture is, and you can read it for yourself. And so this is why we don't put the main text on the screen, and it works really well for us. Now, that being said, if there's any supporting text that we use during the message, we do put that on the screen so that people aren't flipping all over the place, because if people have to flip all over the place, especially if you're just referencing another verse very quickly, you can lose people, or they might not even flip or even open the Bible because they don't want to be going all over the place. And so what happens, so for example, this coming Sunday will be in Genesis to be leading up to Exodus. You'll see things like this, where they can actually read the verses if they want, and it includes the page number so they don't have to flip around. And then, of course, when we get back into the main text, it goes back to Exodus and a page number. Now, to do this, you do need to have Bibles available to people so that they can easily access them. Otherwise, you can't put the page number on the screen. But that's how we do it here at New City Church, and it works really well. If you're interested, that's how you can do it too.